Hey everyone, I'm so excited for today's deep dive.
Yeah.
We're going to be looking at VIP indicators.
Okay.
And, we're always on the lookout for cool new trading tools.
Right.
And this one, it really caught my eye.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it claims to use AI to, predict the markets
Wow.
with really high win rates. Like, they're saying up to 93% accuracy.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty impressive, right?
Yeah.
So today we're going to be really diving deep into all of that. Like,
Wow.
what are these indicators?
Yeah.
How do they actually work?
Yeah.
And most importantly,
Yeah.
do they actually live up to the hype?
It's a good question.
And remember, if you want the full scoop,
Okay.
you know all the details, the reviews, comparisons, you've got to check out reviewpodcasters.com.
Yes.
That's the place to be for all things trading tools.
I agree with that.
So they're saying these tools are like having an expert trading assistant by your side,
Yeah.
which I think is a really appealing idea for a lot of people,
Oh, definitely.
especially if you're new to trading.
Uh-huh.
It can feel overwhelming.
Absolutely.
So having something that kind of simplifies things
Right.
could be really helpful.
Yeah, it makes it more accessible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they've got this whole lineup of indicators with these super catchy names.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Like there's the VIP market scanner,
Okay.
the cloud band signals, and the market prediction indicator.
Whoa, hold on. The market prediction indicator?
Yeah.
As in it predicts the market.
That's what they're saying.
Wow.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll have to dive into that one.
All right, but first,
Okay.
let's move beyond the marketing and see what's actually going on here.
Yeah, let's get into the nitty-gritty.
Exactly.
So at their core, these indicators are all about analyzing past market data to try and figure out what's going to happen in the future.
Okay.
So they're looking for patterns and trends that maybe we wouldn't be able to see just by looking at the charts ourselves.
And that's where the AI comes in.
Exactly.
Okay.
They say their algorithms can process tons of data and find these subtle signals that could give us an edge in the market.
So it's like having a superpowered brain crunching all these numbers to give us trading suggestions.
Pretty much.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff.
But of course, we have to be careful, right?
Absolutely.
We can't just get swept up by the hype.
Yeah, we need to understand what's really going on. Like, what kind of data are they using? What are the limitations of these tools?
And that's where reviewpodcasters.com comes in.
Exactly.
They're like the mythbusters of trading tools.
They do the research, so we don't have to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about some specific indicators they offer.
Okay, sounds good.
First up, we've got the VIP market scanner.
Okay.
I mean, the name itself sounds pretty high-tech.
It does.
Like it's going to scan the whole market for us and find those golden opportunities.
Yeah, like a metal detector, but for trades.
Exactly.
So what does it actually do?
Well, according to their website,
Okay.
it helps you identify buy and sell signals, set stop losses,
Okay.
and even predict the overall direction of the market.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, they're claiming some pretty high win rates with this one.
Really?
Yeah. So it definitely sounds appealing.
But, we need to see the data.
Of course.
Understand their methodology.
Right.
And look for some independent verification.
And that's where reviewpodcasters.com comes in again.
Always.
They do the heavy lifting for us.
Yeah.
So we can make smart choices.
I like it.
Okay, this next one I'm really curious about.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
It's called the cloud band signals.
Cloud band signals.
Yeah. It just sounds so mystical.
It does have a certain ring to it.
Like, what are these cloud bands?
Right.
How do they give us signals?
Yeah.
I need to know more.
So do I.
Well, from what I've gathered, it looks like these cloud bands are like visual representations of support and resistance levels.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it's like they're showing you these zones where the price is more likely to stall or reverse.
So it's giving you a heads up.
Yeah, basically. It's like saying, hey, watch out for this area.
Right.
The price might do something funky here.
I like that analogy.
But how do we know these cloud bands are actually accurate?
Good question.
I mean, clouds in real life are pretty unpredictable.
Yeah, they are.
So how do we know these ones are going to give us reliable signals?
That's where the skepticism comes in.
All right.
We need to understand how they're calculated, what data they're based on, and if they've actually been back-tested to prove they work.
That's really important.
It is.
And for a deep dive into all of that,
you know where to go.
reviewpodcasters.com.
Of course.
They've got all the reviews and comparisons you need.
Couldn't agree more.
Now, this next indicator, it's called the market prediction indicator.
Wait, we're back to that one?
Yep.
The one that claims to predict the market?
That's the one.
Bold.
Right? I mean, who wouldn't want an indicator that could actually predict the market?
It would be a game changer.
Right. Like, imagine knowing exactly what the price was going to do.
Yeah, that's the dream.
But can it really do that?
That's the million-dollar question.
And as we discussed before, predicting the market with 100% certainty, that's pretty much impossible.
Even with AI.
Exactly.
So we have to be realistic.
Right.
And approach this with a healthy dose of skepticism.
I agree.
But hey, maybe they have figured something out.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I'll have to dig deeper to find out.
Exactly.
And you know where we're going to do that.
Reviewpodcasters.com.
You got it.
They'll give us the truth.
Yes, they'll cut through the hype.
And help us see what's real.
Exactly.
I'm excited to see what they found.
Me too.
This is getting interesting.
It is.
Okay, so we've got this lineup of AI-powered indicators.
Yes.
Each one promising to make our trading lives easier and more profitable.
It's tempting.
It is.
But before we get too carried away,
Right.
Let's remind everyone.
Yes.
Always do your research.
Absolutely.
Understand the risks. And don't invest more than you can afford to lose.
Very important.
Trading is a journey.
It is.
Not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Couldn't agree more.
And it's important to make informed decisions.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited to continue this deep dive with you.
Me too. This is just the beginning.
We'll be back in the next part.
Okay.
To explore these indicators in more detail.
Sounds good.
And see if they really live up to the hype.
I can't wait.
Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to our deep dive into VIP indicators.
I'm ready for more.
Okay, so where should we go next on our AI-powered trading adventure?
Well, we got to talk more about those cloud band signals.
Yeah, that one's definitely intriguing.
Right. It keeps mentioning these high win rates. And how simple it is to use.
Yeah, they're really pushing that simplicity aspect.
But I still don't really get what these cloud bands actually are.
Yeah. It's a bit mysterious.
It is.
So basically, these cloud bands are like visual representations of support and resistance levels.
Okay, so they're like zones on the chart.
Exactly.
Where the price is likely to like bounce around.
Yeah, or reverse direction.
Okay, so it's giving you a heads up.
Right.
To be careful in those areas.
Yeah, watch out. The price might get a little crazy.
But how do we know these cloud bands are actually accurate?
Right. Good question.
I mean, clouds in real life are pretty unpredictable.
Uh-huh.
So how do we know these ones are going to give us reliable signals?
That's where we need to dig a little deeper.
Okay.
We need to know how they're calculated, what data they're using,
right,
and if they've been back-tested.
Back-tested?
Yeah, like tested on historical data to see if they actually work.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
We need to see some proof.
And for that deep dive into the evidence.
You know it.
Reviewpodcasters.com.
They've got the reviews.
They've got the comparisons.
And they'll tell you if these cloud bands are the real deal.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on to another one that caught my eye.
Okay, which one?
It's called the Market Prediction Indicator.
Oh, boy, that one again.
I know, right?
Still can't believe they named it that.
I mean, the name itself is pretty bold.
It's very bold.
It's like they're saying they can see into the future.
Literally.
Which, let's be real, that's pretty much impossible.
Even with all the AI in the world,
exactly.
The market is just too unpredictable.
It's like trying to predict the weather a year from now.
Right. There are just too many variables.
So I'm a little skeptical.
I think that's a healthy approach.
But hey, maybe they have figured something out.
It's possible, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Neither.
So let's see what reviewpodcasters.com has to say about this one.
Yeah, I'm curious to see their analysis.
Me too. They'll give us the unbiased truth.
Okay, moving on.
All right, what's next?
Let's talk about the support and resistance matrix.
Okay, that one sounds a bit more grounded.
Yeah, it seems like it's designed to identify those key support and resistance levels.
So it's kind of like giving you a roadmap of the market.
Yeah, showing you where the price is likely to bounce or reverse.
I like that.
But I'm still a little fuzzy on how these indicators actually work.
Yeah, the website is a bit vague on the details.
They mention AI and algorithms, but they don't really explain how it all comes together.
Right, it's like their secret sauce.
Exactly.
Which is understandable to a point.
Yeah, they don't want to give away all their secrets.
But a little more transparency would be nice.
I agree.
So again, this is where independent reviews are crucial.
Reviewpodcasters.com to the rescue.
Exactly. They'll help us peel back the layers.
And see what's really going on.
Okay, let's shift gears for a minute
and
talk about the community aspect of VIP indicators.
Oh yeah, they have that exclusive Telegram group.
Right, for members only.
It sounds like a pretty cool perk.
Yeah, you get to connect with other traders.
Share insights.
Get real-time alerts.
It's like having a whole team of trading buddies.
Yeah, it's a great way to learn from each other.
And stay on top of the market.
Exactly.
But even within a community, it's important to think for yourself. Right? Don't just blindly follow the crowd.
Do your own research.
Test things out.
Develop your own strategy.
And never stop learning.
Couldn't agree more.
And for all those things,
you know where to go.
reviewpodcasters.com.
Of course.
They've got the resources,
the education,
and the community support.
Everything you need.
All right, so we've talked about the features,
the community,
and even the mysterious cloud bands.
It's been a journey.
But there's one more thing we need to address.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
The elephant in the room.
I'm intrigued.
The claims of profitability.
Ah, yes. The big one.
They're talking about high win rates, average daily profit, and even impressive total profits generated by their members.
Those are some bold claims.
They are.
And we need to be careful.
Right. We can't just take their word for it.
We need to see the evidence.
And remember, past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results.
Very true.
And there's always the possibility of selection bias.
What do you mean by that?
Well, they might be highlighting the most successful traders.
Ah, so it's not a true representation of everyone's experience.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
So once again, we need to look for independent verification.
And where can we find that?
reviewpodcasters.com.
Of course.
They'll give us a more balanced perspective.
I trust their reviews.
Me too.
They're always honest and unbiased.
All right, so we've talked about the importance of skepticism and independent verification.
Very important.
But one thing that has stood out to me is how much VIP indicators emphasizes ease of use.
Right. They're targeting beginners.
And experienced traders alike.
They want to make trading accessible to everyone.
Which is a good goal.
It is.
But we have to remember, trading is inherently complex.
And risky.
Exactly.
There's no way around that.
No tool can eliminate those risks.
Absolutely not.
So while these indicators might be helpful, we can't rely on them blindly.
We need to understand the market.
Develop our own skills.
And manage our risk wisely.
I couldn't agree more.
So it's all about balance.
Right. Using tools effectively.
But also building our own expertise.
And for all of that,
reviewpodcasters.com has got you covered.
They have the educational resources,
the reviews,
the comparisons,
and the community support
to help you become a better trader.
No matter your experience level.
All right. As we wrap up this part of our deep dive, let's remind our listeners. We've only scratched the surface of these VIP indicators.
There's still more to explore.
So make sure to check out reviewpodcasters.com.
Yes, do your research.
Compare these indicators to others.
Read the reviews.
And make an informed decision.
That's right.
All right. Are you ready for the final part of our exploration?
I am. Let's wrap up this deep dive.
Welcome back to the show, everyone, for the final part of our VIP indicators deep dive.
It's been a journey.
It has. We've covered a lot of ground.
From those catchy names to the AI algorithms.
Yeah, and those impressive profitability claims.
Right. Those definitely got our attention.
But now it's time to answer the big question.
Okay. The moment of truth.
Do these indicators really deliver?
Well, as with any trading tool, there's no guarantee of success.
Right. There's no magic bullet.
No easy money button.
Exactly.
Trading takes time and effort.
And a willingness to learn.
Absolutely. You have to be constantly adapting and improving.
So these VIP indicators, they're not going to suddenly turn you into a millionaire.
Right. But they could be helpful.
Yeah, if you use them the right way.
As part of a solid trading strategy.
Exactly.
And that's why independent research is so important.
Like the kind of stuff they do at reviewpodcasters.com.
Exactly.
They'll give you the unbiased truth.
Based on real data and testing.
So you can make an informed decision.
Before you invest any money.
Okay, let's talk about transparency for a second.
Yeah, that's something I've been thinking about.
Me too. We've mentioned a few times how VIP indicators could be a bit more open about their algorithms.
Right, like what data are they using exactly?
Yeah, how are these signals generated?
It would be nice to have more details.
Agreed. More transparency builds trust.
Absolutely.
And speaking of trust,
let's
revisit those profitability claims.
Yes, the high win rates and all that.
They're pretty bold.
They are. And we have to remember, those numbers might not tell the whole story.
Right. They could be cherry-picking the best result.
Well, maybe they're only showing us the most successful traders.
Exactly.
So again, independent verification is key.
Head over to reviewpodcasters.com.
They'll give you a more balanced perspective.
And they often have exclusive discounts.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice bonus.
Okay, before we wrap things up,
all right,
I want to touch on one more important topic.
Okay, what's that?
risk management.
Ah, yes, the foundation of successful trading.
It doesn't matter what tools you're using.
If you don't manage your risk properly,
you're going to blow up your account.
It's like driving a car without brakes.
Exactly.
You're going to crash sooner or later.
So, have a plan.
Protect your capital.
And trade smart.
Don't get greedy.
All right, I think that's a good note to end on.
I agree.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into VIP indicators.
It's been a pleasure.
If you're considering trying them out,
or any other trading tools,
do your research.
Check out independent reviews.
And make informed decisions.
That's the key to success in trading.
And for all of that,
you know where to go.
reviewpodcasters.com.
They've got everything you need.
Thanks again for listening.
Happy trading, everyone.